Oh, thank gosh, it's not Monday anymore. I don't know about you, but I had me a Monday yesterday. That's for sure. Not a fun day. So, I just figured that I would start my little broadcast. So first of all, welcome to the morning live stream. I'm Mags. Yesterday I had a Monday. My mind was in other places. So I wanted to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely no one.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Yes, exactly. Because sometimes we have Mondays. We're all allowed to have a Monday now and then. They don't always have to be on a Monday. Seems like mine are on a Monday, and then the next Monday, and then the next Monday, and then the next Monday. Seems like they just seem to go in order. So I just want to take a second for that to make sure I said that. All right. Now, take a second to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, or even become a member of our little community here by pressing that little join button that's down there somewhere. I'm not sure where it's at. So take a second to do that. There are some perks involved. I like to provide something for your money. You can donate, of course, but I'd rather you bought a shirt or a mug at our store. Maybe one of the ones my kids designed. That would give them a real kick. At shopmagamericans.com. Links are in the description. So I stumbled on this little song And I have to say, I like it. So I figured I'd share it with you. It'd be a good way to start the day today. Let's check it out.
I had a pet lizard named George. He was cool, but he made me really bored. So I gave him to my mom, and she loves him very much because animals are better than people. They try to cancel me, bother me, stop bothering me. I don't even like my job. Karens, shut the fuck up. Vegans, shut the fuck up. Babies, shut the fuck up. Everyone needs to shut the fuck up. Putin, shut the fuck up. War, shut the fuck up. Dinosaurs, shut the fuck up. Everyone needs to shut the fuck up. Traffic, shut the fuck up. People, shut the fuck up. Groceries, shut the fuck up. Everyone needs to shut the fuck up.
I agree. That's a wrap for Jordan. I saw something going on with Jordan. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not going to comment on it yesterday or today because I haven't had a chance to really look at it. The beard is out of control. It's just one of those days. Tomorrow's hump day. Who named it that? Epstein. So I wanted to talk about something that could be very interesting. I have been made aware of within the Epstein files. There are hidden videos. So I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to show you where to find them in a little bit here. I would be remiss. I don't know about remiss, but if I didn't mention that there was yet another instance of trans violence yesterday. When are we going to wake up? There's been more trans violence in America yet again. When is it going to be where we go, you know what? Maybe it's not good. All these medications and such. You got trans shooters. Rhode Island hockey shooter was trans. Tumbler Ridge shooter was trans. Nashville Covenant shooter was trans. Aberdeen shooter trans. Minneapolis shooter trans. Denver STEM school trans. Colorado Springs non-binary. Why is it so hard for us to understand that when we give people medications that mess with their brains, they're going to be messed up? These people already have some issues. They already have some mental disabilities or disorders, I suppose would be the better word. Why can't we admit that that's the case? That that's most likely the problem? It is sad. It is sad. Let me guess, he doesn't understand kids. Okay, interesting. Good morning, Dr. Dead. It's an interesting name there. So we're gonna get all that. I'm gonna get back to that. Before that, we're gonna lighten the mood a little bit, and then I'm gonna get into, well, you'll see. But I figure this is worth sharing because, man. I would have thrown up. Remember, we gotta laugh, guys. We're we're all too serious all the time, everybody. We're all too serious. Yeah, there's serious issues to discuss for sure, but we have got to remember that that's what I keep pushing, guys. That's my main thing, okay? Communication. But we can make fun of each other and stuff. That's okay. But we have to have some level of respect with each other, a level of trust before you can actually have a real conversation. Now, those that have been watching me for years know that I am what some would call not an educated man. I hold no PhDs. I hold no master's degrees from any college, anyway. Heck, I don't even have a college degree at all. Do you believe that? There's a guy on here talking and he doesn't have a college degree. How could you trust him if he's not one of those experts? I don't know. I fill out on like applications or whatever. Whenever I would fill that out, I always put some college. Some college. Morning there, MAGA warriors. So I would put some college down mine. So, you know, but despite not even having one of those coveted and often overpriced pieces of parchment paper with oftentimes a gold seal and a super important signature from some dean somewhere. Even despite not having one of those, I am not dumb. Not having gone to college simply means I wasn't taught or indoctrinated, depending on the college you're talking about here. However, not being taught doesn't mean I didn't learn. Life experiences are the best teacher after all. And I have plenty of that. Matter of fact, sadly enough, I'm getting to the point where I can say I've been around a while. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I remember when I was just 20 years old. It was just yesterday. Seems like just yesterday. Really, it was many years ago. Many years ago. So I've been watching people. I like to watch people and society and how they react to certain things, and that's I think why politics kind of interests me. I think to some level. I see the games that the parties play because they're the same games they've been playing for decades. It's just the issue is different, but the tactics remain the same. You present a policy or a position as compassionate or just. ICE is the Gestapo. Fight ICE. He makes you a hero to do that. Shut down any debate or discussion and train your operatives to do the same. Opposing arguments are ignored while the person making the argument is personally or even physically attacked. So they can be shut down. That's the point. Shut down. If the left's policies worked, wouldn't they just inform their people on all the details so that they could try to intelligently argue for that policy? But that doesn't ever seem to be the case. Instead, they polarize the opposition by claiming that they are members of a group that is easy for people to hate. Pedophiles, Nazis, bigots, racists, whatever fits the very best. It doesn't have to actually fit. It just has to be pinnable. You have to be able to pin that on the other person. Once you pin that on the other person, well, no one's going to listen to a quote unquote racist, right? No one's going to pay any attention to that. Once the group is assigned to you, the wedges prevent further discussion. People only gaze at each other at that point from far away from their separate groups, far enough away to hear the insults and threats, but not close enough to have an actual conversation. And that's exactly where they want you. They want you keeping your distance and a defensive posture, as if each group is there to threaten the other one. Other groups are a threat to your group, so you have to have a defensive posture. Don't listen. They're just trying to beat us. They're just trying to destroy our group. Keep them always on edge, always in fear, always anxious, ready to be used by our shared oppressors. The wedges between these groups prevent conversation. I can't stress it enough. Conversation is the way to save America from this mess. Because conversation humanizes people. They want us dehumanized. They want us in groups, not thinking individually, rather thinking like a group. Conversation bridges that gap. Real conversation, not debate. They're dehumanized by groups and groupthink, and it makes it easier to hate because you're not hating a specific person. You don't have to look someone in the eye and hate them specifically or justify it in your heart why you hate that person. You simply have to just hate them because the group said to hate them, and they're in this opposing group and they want to hurt me. So my group says, so I won't listen to them. I won't let there be any communication. And if there's no communication, then there's no chance for us to stop for just a second and start to understand each other. Arguing and debating becomes the norm. It replaces conversation, the conversation that we all used to have as Americans. I'm sure you've heard it, standing with your neighbor, talking over the fence, yada, 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 that kind of stuff. That's how it used to be. We used to conversate with each other. Now everybody is more individualized, like separated from everybody else and stuck in their ways. Everybody's 100% sure that they're right no matter what. They're willing to defend that, die on that hill even sometimes. An issue they didn't really even care about before. Individuality has given way to the approved narratives of the group. Conversation breeds understanding. That's the kryptonite. Understanding that, wow, wait a second. I know they all told me I'm supposed to hate you, but I don't hate you. It's not even hard to do. You can change the mind of a lefty just by having a 5-minute conversation with them. You don't have to bring all the facts. You don't have to really know your stuff. A lot of people won't get in those conversations because they're worried that there's things that they don't know. Guess what? There's things that I don't know, things you don't know, and we have to learn together on the way. We got scared of doing that. So you don't have to bring all the facts or know all the details. You simply have to have a good conversation. That's it. You just have to have a good conversation. They will walk away scratching their heads because they were told they're supposed to hate you. That you were a bigot or a racist or whatever. It doesn't matter what the name is. You will win in those first few engagements simply by showing them that you are human. It helps to lower the guard. In order for us to have a real conversation, we have to have at least a small level of trust. The trust has been removed from America and the people to the point that we now see anyone else with a different opinion as an enemy, rather than just someone with a different opinion. Nothing will be fixed until we can talk to each other. The people will never fully remove themselves from under the tyrannical boot of government unless we can begin to trust each other enough to talk again. Not argue. Just talk. Doesn't have to even be about politics. It just has to be about anything. Just something that humanizes us. You have that worry too? Oh, you're concerned about that too? You mean you don't wish death upon me and my family? Wow. It doesn't take much. We cannot go into conversations as if they are debates with our guards up. Conversations simply don't work that way. I can't stress it enough, guys. That is, it took me a long time to come to this conclusion. Not saying I'm even right, but I think I'm right. Arguing with each other and debating and trying to decide which one is the best idea, who has the best policies, and all that kind of stuff. That's great and fine and everything, but that's all we're doing. We're not understanding each other. We're not hearing each other. There's no listening to each other. Like I said before, conversations don't work that way, but we need conversation. We need to be able to sit down with people on the other side of the aisle. I've done this before. Sit down with people that are just vastly different than you. Vastly different. The ones that you think you would have nothing in common with. And you'll sit down and you'll have a conversation. And after a little while, you're going to start understanding each other a little bit. And what'll start to happen is that hate that you have, that hate that you've been trained to have, will start to dissipate because it's not real. It's not real. What's real is that relationship with the other person, that conversation that you're having. That's real. What they've based their opinion on you and you've based your opinion on them, let's admit it goes both ways, is false. The sooner we realize, like I say all the time, we are all Americans. The sooner we realize that we are all Americans, the better off we'll be. And we can turn our attention to the real enemy, a tyrannical, overreaching government. Let's see what's going on over here in the chat. That's a good point. That PhD is a joke. Like, for example, I don't need a PhD in psychology to know when someone is full of crap. Agree. Good morning, Faith. I got my education on the streets of Denver. I got mine on the streets of Pittsburgh. Nice to meet you. We probably have things in common. The country was founded in a republic. Whatever makes you feel better, man. Sounds like you're about to cry. Let's see. Yeah, right. We have to pass the bill so you can see what's in it.
Shut up.
Yes, Nancy, shut up. Nancy, you silly woman. Crazy alcoholic woman. But Trump told us to hate. Who did Trump tell you to hate? Who did Trump tell you to hate? That's a good question. Please answer. Hopefully I see it. If the government shuts down, I hope it stays that way. Do you support Jesus more than Trump? Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I know that you probably asked that question expecting me to say yes so that you can ask a follow-up. And he told us anyone that disagrees needs to be deported without due process. Who told you that? What are you talking about? Disagrees? You mean illegal aliens? It's not politics. It's principalities. It's strategery. Strategery. Let's see. I want to talk about Trump spews hate. What hate? What hate? What hate does he spew? I don't see any hate. Where's the hate? This thing with the Epstein files is pretty interesting. I stumbled on this video yesterday showing you a couple things of how they kind of hid these pictures, these video files in the regular files. And it could be that they hid them. It could be that it was just a mistake and they labeled the files wrong. Trump told us to hate the left because they're all terrorists. Did he really? I'm one of those first. Yeah. Have trouble affording anything. Amen. Jimmy Carter was the last. Jimmy Carter was the last bastion of what? Cognitive decline, or he wasn't cognitively declined back then. He was just misguided and had bad policies. But Trump deported Jesus. Oh no, that was Jesus, not Jesus. There's a difference. There's a difference. I just wanted to say Jesus is the way. He laid it on me not to be putting my faith into another person, especially political figures during this time. We don't know what evils they're struggling with. He laid it on me not to be putting my faith into another person. Huh? So he told you not to spread the gospel? I don't understand that one. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe I read it wrong. Epstein files thing I found here. We're gonna watch the video and then I'm gonna show you a couple things on it. Where are we at here? Oh, there's also called some another new website just for. Come on now, where you at? Just for the Epstein files. It's pretty remarkable.
This on purpose.
Here we go. All right, let me pull this up. Check this out.
So someone recently found out that if you go to the Epstein library on DOJ's website, and now instead of searching for something specific, you search for no images produced and hit search. It's going to show you thousands of PDF documents. And when you open them, it's just going to have this blank page that says no images produced. But if you go to the URL up top and remove the PDF part and then type in MP4 and hit enter, you'll find videos that I guess were labeled with the wrong file extension. For instance, here's an hour-long one of a jail cell camera with a whiteboard placed in front of it. And all the videos should be redacted, but I don't know what's all on there, so just keep that in mind. Let me know if you...
That's kind of interesting. So I figured let's check it out and see if it works. I'm going to pull this up. I guess I'll leave it that way. So here we got no images produced. And we'll search that. Then we get 3,700 results. Let's check one and see. And no images produced, so I'll go up here. I'll change the address there to MP4. Enter. Oh. Uh-oh. 1 hour jail video. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Huh. I wonder what else is on there. I mean, you got quite a few. Let's just pick a random one here. PDF, no images produced. Government's going to come visit me later, aren't they? Another jail video, another hour-long jail video. Looks like they're cleaning up some garbage. Interesting. Interesting. So there's let's see, 3,700? 3,789 results. 3,789 results with that going on there. I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Let's do another random one. No results. Change that from PDF to MP4. Enter. Okay, so that one didn't work. Okay. Let's try another one. That's interesting. I mean, were they labeled? Okay, so that one didn't bring anything up either. Interesting. So they're labeled PDF, but if you change the file extension, then they come across as videos. So far, what I've only found videos from the jail. That's interesting. Yeah, that does work. If you find any if you find any that links our dear leader, we need to let Bondi know so she can pull them. Oh, you think they washed it? I got you. 4 years after they were under control of the Biden administration. The baby, yeah. There's a lot of people saying the baby eating stuff is coming out, and the Skippy video that has been now the Skippy video is unverified. It's horrific. It's horrific. I'm not going to play it, but it's unverified. Question for MAGA. If Trump wants to, quote, drain the swamp, why is he telling us to move on from the files? I addressed this the other day, man. I addressed this the other day when you asked me all those questions in the chat there, man. It's not that Trump is saying, hey, let me see if I still had that one here. It's not that Trump is saying, hey, the Epstein files are a hoax. Don't listen to them. Don't look at them. It's all garbage. Don't look there. Look this way. You know, it's not that, so to speak. The hoax part is the fact that they were trying to blow it up and make it look like it was Trump was in there, and they're using it to deflect, and they're using it to suck up headlines and take the headlines away from the good things that Trump is doing, or the fraud and all the other stuff. That's what he was referring to. He didn't mean that. Obviously, it's not a hoax. The videos exist. The stuff exists. That's anyone who's saying that that's what he meant is being intellectually dishonest. You know better than that. We all know that he didn't mean the whole thing was a hoax. That was just a narrative built for the useful idiots out there to believe. Oh, he wants us to move on from the files because he's in them. All it's done is really kind of vindicated him. Christianity, the belief that the religion my parents taught me is the one true religion because my parents couldn't possibly be wrong. I mean, I'm a Christian not because my parents taught me that. I'm a Christian because I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and he's my savior. He died for my sins. I've had personal experiences with him that removed all doubt. So that's not really what it is. Yeah, I see two parties that love government, which is the opposite of what the country was formed for. Yeah, government is not our friend; it's actually our enemy. Yep, you're speaking a lot of truth out there, Mr. Good Citizen. Jesus wouldn't lie, my guy. Now your parents. Well, we'll see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that narrative. Okay. Sure. Because they never leak anything. Nothing ever comes out if they're not supposed to, right? That's the way government works. It's super tight. Nothing ever gets out. You know damn well if there was stuff in those files about Trump that they would have been leaked or released or whatever. You know damn well. And if you don't believe that, well, then you're just being naive at this point. That's just how government works. The salt. I just can't even begin to explain how brilliant you Southerners are with your circular logic and your paucity of evidence. You're a real beacon of light. You seem nice. Seem like a nice guy. So you hate Southerners? Is that it? One of those Northern guys? Bro, you're making excuses. No, I just answered the question in a way that you don't like. You don't like that. But you look down on blue collar people, right? You look down on people who want to be blue collar workers. I was born in the 80s and grew up in the 90s. I'm just glad I got to witness America at its peak, even if it's just for a little. I don't think that America has passed its peak. I think we're about to see a transformation in the world through this Trump administration that the history books are going to look back on as some sort of a change in the world for the better. As you believe. Oh, I see. We censor any chat that isn't pro MAGA, just like Donald Trump. We do? We do? I mean, I know that YouTube will hold some comments. They withhold some comments that they flag, but I don't have anything to do with that. I let everything through, just about. I don't have a problem with any free speech. Let's see, Southern here. Yeah, I have family from Georgia. Another cult member. It's a shame. We're cult members. I want to see some cultish behavior here. We'll have to check this out. And then we got some funny things to actually watch here towards the end of this. I do want to show you this because I think it is pretty interesting. Because they talk about cult behavior.
Was it all just a dream?
This is my fight song. Take back my life song.
Cult.
Prove I'm right song.
It was the night before the election, 2016.
Remember how excited everybody was?
Planned. Amateurs and experts alike had already called the election months ago.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump. That's not going to happen.
Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States.
Donald Trump will never be elected president of the United States.
He's not going to be president.
Is there a path
He's not.
to victory for Donald Trump at this point?
No.
Do you still think she has a 100% chance of winning?
Man, I remember this stuff. I love watching this
I'm
stuff.
not sure the Republican Party is going to survive.
I would like to introduce to you the next president of
Oh, look, another pedophile. Jay-Z, a pedophile.
Thank you all, and thanks to Jay-Z and Beyonce. And thanks to Chance the Rapper and J. Cole and Big Sean.
She had no idea who any of these rappers were, but it didn't matter.
Nope.
This is my fight song.
The big day is finally here, and it's time to vote.
A giddy nation awoke that morning to the news in the New York Times that Trump had only a 15% chance of winning.
You know, growing up as a little girl, I never thought I could be president. It's becoming very real.
Congrats, Hillary, our first woman president.
Woo, Hillary, all the
Nope.
way. All the way to the White House.
I waited over an hour to vote. I'm so happy.
In Rochester, New York, thousands put I voted stickers on the grave of suffragist Susan B. Anthony.
This is the most important election that I have ever voted in.
I got to vote for a woman for president.
I got to vote for a woman for president.
We finally made it. This is my fight song. Take back my life song.
Once the polls closed, before the votes were even counted, the champagne corks were popping at Hillary's
Oh, I remember that night.
in New York City.
This has a literal glass ceiling. A glass ceiling they're hoping to symbolically burst through tonight.
That's great.
one nation, indivisible,
They had a
with
glass ceiling.
kick-ass president.
Meanwhile, just 17 blocks away,
It's a decidedly small venue,
Yeah.
perhaps the smallest one I've ever seen for an event like this.
things were looking bad for the other candidate.
So I thought Trump was going to win even right then.
Was glum.
I thought Trump was going to pull it in.
Officials now fear that if Donald Trump loses by a landslide, he could take down the congressional majorities with him.
Fox News seemed relieved that they wouldn't have to support this man for the next 4 years.
I think Hillary's going to win.
The betting odds on the presidential race are 3-1 in favor of Secretary Clinton.
Look at all these wins we're projecting for Hillary Clinton right now. She wins New Jersey with 14 electoral votes.
Mrs. Clinton is also performing strongly on the East Coast. Massachusetts, Maryland,
And Illinois, with 20 electoral votes, Hillary Clinton projected the winner. No huge surprises thus far.
And something strange began to happen.
Big news for the first time tonight, really big news in the presidential race. We can project that Donald Trump will win the state of Ohio.
I loved watching this.
Donald Trump will carry the state of North Carolina.
and that is huge for Donald Trump. This is exactly what he needed to do.
Donald Trump will carry the state of Florida, state of Wisconsin. He will win Wisconsin. Trump doing very well in Pennsylvania.
Very
right
well.
Now.
Till they stole it.
Going on here in Michigan, 56% of the vote is in. Look at how close it is. Right now, Donald Trump is ahead.
It's completely flipped now.
To make matters worse, Fox News was using my name.
Michael Moore, who knows white working class voters, has made movies about them, grew up in Michigan, had been saying all along to the Democrats, dismiss him at your own peril.
And he said, I'm warning you, I know the people who live in my state, and I know how they think, and I know what their concerns are.
Everybody should head home.
Podesta. Hey, that's that guy, John Podesta, who's supposedly in the Skippy video. That guy right there. That's supposed to be the guy that's in the Skippy video.
I know what their concerns are.
Everybody should head home. You should get some sleep. We're not going to have anything more to say tonight.
This is a Fox News election alert. Donald Trump is the president of the United States.
Oh, it was a good time. That was a good time. Remember when we used to get same day results? Yes, I do. Remember that? I think we will this time too, next presidential election. ICE has every right to rip you from your car or house and demand papers. It's what the founding fathers would have wanted. Actually, it probably is what the founding fathers would have wanted. If you know a little bit more about the founding fathers. Just let them stay in our houses as well. Heck yeah. Trump wins again. Love this. I stayed up all night to watch. Yeah. It's just delicious. I hate to use that word, but it is. It's downright delicious. I'm going to leave you with this video real quick while I go run and grab a new coffee because, hey, man, I need a coffee. This apparently was, let's see, a survival challenge. Men and women on different uninhabitable islands. The women were seen whining, complaining, crying. Even men thought having ear clashes showed better teamwork. So this is like men versus women on a desert island survival type situation. Sapphire, I know you're out there. I know you would be fine. You would grab those women and make them into a well-oiled machine. I'm sure of it. You might even outpace the dudes with your help. So I'm gonna play this real quick. Give me like 2 minutes to go get me a new coffee, and I'll be right back.
Because we have to make mistakes. Don't think about it.
Just one by one.
It's gonna take.
We'll just cuddle each other tonight.
With light running out fast, the women are no closer to finding a beach to set up camp.
It's right near me. A huge fucking snake came towards me. I think. Oh my god, there's a caiman.
Though potentially deadly to humans, a crocodile of this size could provide tens of thousands of calories for the women, who have barely eaten in days. The women decide to walk away from this potentially life-saving feast.
That is dinner here. That is our dinner. You little bastards go closer at him. He's not scared of us.
You're in. Here we go, puppy dog. Yes. Go. Get in there, boys. Woo! Actually wrapping up the
We can't eat because we have no fire. We have nothing to drink because we can't boil it to purify it and sterilize it.
Unbelievable.
The women have circled back to Coconut Beach for a second time.
After we finish this, I'm gonna let it watch through. But after we finish this, we're gonna have a couple laughs. I found some funny videos. I just like, let's have a couple laughs where we head off to work and stuff. You know, try just have a good time.
The women have now been without water for more than 48 hours, and they are dangerously dehydrated.
I feel really drained.
After almost 2 weeks without a meal, the group is at the point of starvation. If they don't eat soon, there's a genuine risk their organs will start to shut down.
And this doesn't mean that men are better. It just call the medics. It just means they might be better at this.
Why is it you're so adamant you're right all the time?
Hold on. I'm not adamant I'm right.
Yes, you are, because you're dismissing everybody else.
Listen,
It feels like a purpose on this island. It's just to be dehydrated. So thirsty.
She goes on about those potatoes anymore. I'm just stuck her.
Daddy brought home the bacon. Yeah! The jolly good bell, praise the jolly good bell, praise the jolly good bell. Oh!
Hoping that we can get some food.
I felt like a bunch of.
Get your butt to work.
Sat around the campfire on a wee holiday, eating great food.
You have fish?
Get a fish.
One fish?
Begging for fish.
I'll do what I want, when I want. I don't want anybody telling me what to do, bossing me about.
Anything's going to make me leave this island. It's people. It's the lack of teamwork.
Well done, men. Well done. Well done. Okay, let's see. We need something better.
People.
I forgot about this. Let's put this, just because in the spirit of the transgender issue we were talking about earlier. Let's just put this up real quick. It's only 40-some seconds.
To trans people everywhere, I also want you to know this.
Those people are threatened by your strength, by your joy in being fully who you are. Those who fight against trans people are just jealous of the freedom that they have taken to
Wait,
be fully who they are.
what was it? I'm jealous of trans people because they have a mental disorder and they don't know who they are. I mean, no, wrong. I just know that it's wrong. It's unhealthy for them, their mind and their body and their spirit. Let's not forget the spirit. Really the most important of the three. It's not good for that either. And we don't want to erase you from the world. We want to help you. And when we say help you, we mean help you heal, not help you like they mean help you, which is gender affirming care and running you down this wormhole of butchery and mental torture and medications you weren't meant to have and things like that, you know, stuff like that, things that leave scars mentally and physically.
And so those people just want to destroy
Those
that
people.
rather than imagine what it would be like to be fully who they are.
Oh, so are we all trans? Is that what that means? Are we all trans? Hang on.
Imagine what it would be like to be fully who they are.
Oh, so yes, okay. So we're not fully who we are. We're grouped into something of like we're scared, we're homophobic, or whatever, or we're closet trannies. Oh, well, that makes more sense if you look at it the way they tell me to look at it.
Rather than imagine what it would be like to be fully who they are. Wise words from our young people. So today, the Trans Bill of Rights makes those freedoms we all deserve as clear as the paper they are written on. And we intend to continue this fight until we win this fight.
The problem is that everyone's so uneducated about the Constitution and things like that. They don't understand that they already have a Bill of Rights. It's called the Bill of Rights. And it applies to straight, I'm not going to say cis men. What is that? I'm not going to say that. It applies to everybody. It applies to straight people and gay people and trans people and black people and white people and Asian people and women and boys and girls and men and old people and young people. It applies to everybody that has American citizen in their title. Let's clarify. It belongs to all those people, all those citizens. And that we got to the point where people do stuff like this, and like this isn't one of the funny videos yet, but it's important. This is low risk. Going out and where we get to the point where we treat our uniformed police like this. But this is low risk. But they do it because it appears to be high risk, right? It's why people want to watch, because they think it's high risk what these clowny streamers are doing out there with the police and stuff. So they think this is high risk.
That's a fucking back. Give me your fucking badge number. Give me your fucking badge number. Give me your badge number. Give me your badge number. Oh, you want to touch me? Give me your badge number. Give me your badge number. Give me your badge number. Who's your sergeant? Give me your badge number. I know the fucking police chief. I was in the fucking police explorers. Give me your badge number. Give me your badge number. Identify yourself.
Identify myself. It's right there.
Identify yourself. Badge number.
I just told you.
Badge number. Badge number.
I already told
Badge
you.
number.
What's your name?
Badge number.
What's your name?
I don't have
So
to identify
like
myself.
you know, it looks dangerous. He's in front of these cops, but the cops can't do anything. They have to give him. He knows damn well they legally have to give him their badge numbers and their name. So he goes around demanding it like he's bullying them, trying to make it look like he's bullying the police. And they have to, you know, they have to act a certain way. They can't just lash out and treat him like a man should treat this person with a nice swift punch in the mouth. That's the difference now as before is back in the day. You get a swift punch in the mouth for acting like a fool out in public. There were men out there that would actually do something about it. Now we don't have strong men
Work
anymore.
for me. Badge number.
you?
Badge number.
I already gave it to you. It's on
Badge number. Identify yourself. You know I'm right. Identify yourself. Identify yourself.
It's right here, buddy.
Identify yourself.
It's right there.
Identify yourself.
7082.
Good boy. Identify yourself.
Get out of here.
Identify yourself.
7071.
Good boy. Identify yourself. Thank you, bro. At least you do your job. Identify yourself, ma'am. Identify yourself, ma'am. You work for me. Identify yourself. Taxpayer money. Identify yourself. That's fine. Identify yourself, ma'am.
You can do this from the
That's
sidewalk.
fine. I got all your guys' badge number. Good boys. Good boys. Good boy. Good job, Baldy. Fucking bitches.
What? Where are the men nowadays? Honest to gosh. Where are they? This ain't one. This ain't one. I was talking to my wife about this story yesterday. I just don't understand it. I'm gonna watch this, and someone said in the comments, I don't know if I want to play it because it's kind of sad. Essentially, he said in the comments that this is why you carry, and I'm like, no, because this guy never would have pulled his weapon. He would have got his weapon stolen and taken from him.
Call the police on this white man.
Can't.
Please don't do it. Take your time. Get the fuck away from me, nigga. Before I drop shit, nigga. And I'm gonna ask you one more time, and I mean nicely. I'm just trying to get him for work, man. Oh, that's what I be doing when I be trying to get there.
He's going in his pocket.
Okay, I'll give you the I'm giving you the phone. And I'll take
He's
that.
just gonna take the phone, his wallet.
Nigga. You don't want that, nigga. You don't want that. You want to keep on the cheek on mouth, nigga.
These men, there's men in there. What are they doing? What are these men doing? What's that man doing? Just waiting. He's laying there, waiting for this guy to drop this huge thing on his head, not doing anything about it, just cowering in fear. I want to have pity for this guy on the ground, but I do have pity for him. But what happened to men? Men didn't used to, I don't know, man. What happened to men? It's like that video I played a little bit ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, of some tourists, a man and a woman, and they were getting robbed at knife point. The dude just ran away and left the girl there to fight these two guys off herself. Luckily, some other men in the crowd came over and helped her.
They did this on purpose.
I just don't, as a man, I just don't understand how that's even possible. I guess that's all I really mean. I'm gonna try something funny here. This is a pretty cool video. Check this out. This is why I ain't going on safaris. Hell no. Hell no. Look at that. Hell no. I'm going to stay where I'm at. I don't need to go on those safaris or whatever that is. That seems crazy. You're on a railing in a boat and you're still, your life's, you got leopards jumping at you from the trees. This is crazy. Can't even ride a boat anymore. It's getting so crazy out there. And this is another interesting one. This guy found this. I'm not sure how, but whatever. It's reversed, and watch what it says. It's kind of interesting, I guess.
Everything's right in front of our eyes. Read this. It says one. W-O-N. One. Keep reading. And keep reading. Evil and war. War and evil. One.
Kind of weird, isn't it? War. And then evil. I mean, it's a coincidence, I'm sure, but it's kind of neat. Like, what's that mean? Oh, no.
Period.
Mental disorder. Like, I feel for this person. I want to help this person.
Fun fact: trans women also get periods.
Really?
Yes.
You get a period?
Yes. I get monthly cycles.
You get monthly cycles?
Yep.
So the lining of your uterine wall is falling apart and draining.
That's
your uterine wall.
See, this is the fun part. Due to not having a uterus, the weird part is I still get the cramps, but I just don't get the.
Are you sure it's just not from Lupron messing with your body?
Oh, what?
I said, are you sure it's just not the Lupron messing with your body?
Oh, no, it's an actual.
You don't think
period.
so?
Yeah, I got
have
the
a
full
period.
on like emotional cycles and everything.
Yeah, but you're saying you have a period though.
I do. Yes.
But you don't have any blood leaving you. There's no thinning of the uterine lining, which is
True.
what a period is. And some of the results of a period are cramping.
Yes.
So you have similar symptoms to a period,
yeah.
but you don't have a period at all. You have no period because you're a man.
Right? I mean, seems like it's really basic. Doesn't it seem basic? It seems basic. It seems basic to me. Just remarkable. What do you guys think? Let's see what you guys think over here. F the police. Oh, man. F the police. Cops are class traitors. They're the armed wing of the capitalist class. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait.
F the police. Cops are class traitors. They're the armed wing of the capitalist class. F everything they do and stand for. And you aren't punching anybody. You anemic southern fairy. Shut up, clown face.
Hey man, just want to let you know that sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up. And this current time is just one of those times you gotta shut the fuck up.
Oh, come on, man. See, like Socialist, Democratic Socialist of America or something like that? Are you a member of those groups there? What's the word with that? Cops are so pathetic, bro. Why don't you like freedom of speech, though? I love freedom of speech. I'm all about it. What are you talking about? Yeah, there are. I mean, there's a lot of corrupt. I don't know if there's a lot of corrupt cops. There's corrupt cops, just like there's corrupt priests and corrupt rock stars and corrupt politicians and all that stuff. Oh, there you go. Because he's a bootlicker. There's that classic phrase that's turning into just a classic phrase nowadays.
I quote.
Let's try to check this out while we're.
Donald Trump said this, and I quote, "This thing of treating Christians as second-class citizens is going to stop when I get in office day one." But he's Satan because he's trying to protect your behind? But you so caught up in black race that you can't recognize this man is trying to help the Christian race? That's what you're trying to tell me? Let me tell you something. When I knew this man was being used by God, in his first term, I don't know if you remember this, the witches, the warlocks, and the abortionists all came together. And this is what they said, I quote, "We are asking everyone in the United States to join us on Facebook Live as we cast curses on the President of the United States and all who support him." It was a Facebook Live. It was nationwide.
I remember that.
Told my wife, I said, let's see how stupid the preachers are on this one. Because last time I checked, Jesus said Satan will never attack his own. That's what Jesus said. And Jesus ain't never wrong.
Interesting point.
Anybody else finding it ironic that the person that we're listening to is saying that none of them are meant to help this guy, but we know for a fact he wouldn't either.
Wrong.
Okay. This guy is not a man complaining about guys not being men. You're not a man. Yep. Yeah, I sure am. Believe it or not. I mean, I don't know if you believe it. It's fine if you don't believe it, I guess. Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong button. Nope. Shut up. Stop that. sure the keyboard warriors would defend that guy. I think that was a coincidence. Menstrual cramps. I know trans women who gets menstrual cramps. I've known trans women who get cramps. A period of cramps. No, I mean, they might have cramps, but it's not from a period. And that's a fact. Trust the science, bro. Only if it's the science surrounding COVID masks and stuff, right? But not the science surrounding things like transgender issues. There's cis men who have menstruated. It's called polycystic Moline duct syndrome. Okay, if that's true, great. So what? But does that prove that it's normal? Does that mean that you're normal if that happens, or does that prove that that's just some weird thing that happens in nature once in a great while? I can't wait. There is corruption everywhere. There is corruption everywhere. Where are we at here? Let's get to the bottom again. Let's go back to the bottom. We need. Let me see. Oh, you know what we didn't do? I'm going to do now because we always should do it. You don't have to deal with it. Just real quick, like I'll keep me in to do it when we start. I post these every single day on my X account, and sometimes on my other social media. It's a daily morning prayer. It's called God's Minutes from 1919, and I think it's just written so eloquently, and it's always given me something. So I like to make sure I post them and read them every day. Sing unto the Lord with thanksgiving. Heavenly Father, we thank thee for opening to us the doorway of a new day. And now what our feet stand upon the threshold of this great opportunity, we pray for guidance, wisdom, love, and power. Thou hast seen fit to draw a curtain before our eyes, so that we know not what a day may bring forth. As we journey into the wilderness of the future, a pillar of cloud has hovered about us, so that we cannot tell what enemies shall meet us today, what duties shall present themselves for performance, what temptations may grapple with us by the wayside, what sloghs of despair may await our unwary feet. Yet we know that with thy divine help, we shall be more than victors through him who loved us. Keep us, O God. Our boat is so small and thy ocean is so vast. Enable us to lay aside every weight and sin which does not so easily beset us. May thy fatherly protection be over those who are dear to us. Bless our enemies, if we have any, and give us right spirits to all mankind. Hasten the coming of thy kingdom, when injustice, impurity, unhappiness, and sin shall be put down, and when love, truth, honor, and justice shall prevail in the name of the Lord. Hear us now in this our prayer. In Jesus' name, amen. I mean to do that in the beginning every day, but I always forget. That's the typical tactic. Sometimes it can be funny because it gets under people's skin to make fun of their spelling when they mess up their spelling. But okay. And then that's about it. I think we're gonna wrap it for today. It's been an hour. We did our hour. We gotta get back to work. Just don't forget. A couple things are important. Like this is important.
I had a pet lizard named George. He was cool, but he made me really bored. So I gave him to my mom, and she loves him very much because animals are better than people. They try to cancel me, bother me, stop bothering my job. Karens, shut the fuck up. Vegans, shut the fuck up. Babies, shut the fuck.
Sorry, I just like that. I think it's good. That's art, guys. That's art. Let's see some calling people. Guitars, conspiracy theorists to believe in all of it is amazing to watch. Your liver isn't failing in your X-ray period. Liver cancer. Well, I hope no one out there has liver cancer. Let's hope that's the case. Smile at a stranger, guys. Sometime today when you're walking by somebody, just smile at them. Pull out a smile and put it on your face and smile at them and see what they do. They might smile back. And then they might smile at somebody else. And like I always say, pray for your enemies. They need it. You need it. If someone came to mind that you're like, oh, I can pray for my enemies, but not that enemy. Pray for that enemy. That's the one you need to pray for. You'll get the biggest results from it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you back here some morning coming up. Either tomorrow or the next day. We'll have to see. I've been doing 6 a.m. for a while now, so we'll see. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. In case we do go live. That way you'll know. Have a blessed day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.